show you my toys.
Hey everybody, this is D Hunter bringing you another video review. Today we're going to be doing my 100th YouTube video, so we're going to do something a little bit different today. Today we're going to be looking at my Batman and related comic delivery that just arrived. I order all of my Batman and related comics from dcbservice.com, discountcomicbookservice.com. I order from them because they give me 33% off the cover price, and they have pretty reasonable shipping. They do ship once a month. The only caveat to that is you do have to pre-order them ahead of time, and they do not allow cancellations. Now, when I say Batman and related comics, I don't just mean Batman, Detective Comics, Legends of the Dark Knight, Shadow of the Bat, etc. But I mean anything I can convince myself is Batman related, meaning Catwoman, Batgirl, Nightwing, Azrael, Justice League, etc., etc. So in this video, we'll look at the box that came in, unbox them, check out each one of the covers. There's about 92 issues. And we'll show you how my comics are sorted out on my shelf. So let's see how we got to this point. And now I must say, it always puts a smile on my face coming home to last month's batch of DC Batman comics. Alright, well now that I finally got the comics inside, I can't wait to open them up. These are going to be pretty much all the DC Bat-related releases from June through now. So, let's see what we got. And then here are all the comics as they are packaged up in different groups from outside the box. As you can see here, this month from Discount Comic Service, I got all the Bat-related comics as well as one action figure. This was the DC Collectibles DC Essentials Cheetah figure. Not really Bat-related, but she looked really cool, so I had to get her as well. And then as you can see here, here are the comics as they're unpacked, and DiscountComicService.com does package them pretty well. They use cardboard, rubber bands, plastic, and they don't put too many into an individual grouping. And you can see in the middle here, there's also the inventory checklist. It says here there are 92 books in this, and I'm going to, of course, inventory them, make sure they didn't mess anything up and forget anything. So here are all of my Batman and related comics. You may not be able to see them very well, but I assure you they're there behind all these unopened figures. These are all Batman and related figures. I've got a combined total of 9 bookshelves. They're all 5 shelves high, completely packed out with Batman comics and all the recent figure releases in front of them. So then the next step will be, let's take this inventory list that DCB Service sent us and compare to make sure they didn't miss out any comics for us. In order to do this, I grouped up the comics into separate groups, so it'll be easier for me to find them as I go through the inventory list. I grouped them kind of as the same order I have them on the shelves. Now, I've never actually caught them missing a comic for me, but there was one time where they were missing a couple different action figures from one of my deliveries. So as you can see here, detail the titles, and even a third page here. See that 92 items in this package here. So, as you can understand, I want to make sure they're all in there. Next, let's check out all the different covers from the Batman and related comics from this load. You can see the first one here, Detective Comics number 1004. The Arkham Knight on the front here. Arkham Breakout. Pretty interesting. I'm assuming he breaks out all the inmates of Arkham Asylum. You can see Dr. Phosphorus, Freeze, Hatter, Grundy, Scarecrow, bunch of different rogues. Next, we've got the variant cover of 1004. You can see members of the Bat family on there. Next, 1005, Arkham Knight fighting Batman again. Variant cover of 1005, you can see Arkham Knight. Here's 1006. Looks like the Spectre is on the front. 1006 variant cover. And then here we go, Detective Comics Annual 2. And this is not the first time we've gotten a Detective Comics Annual number 2. This is from the 2019 Rebirth Comics Annual number 2. In the years past, before New 52, we had Detective Comics Annual number 2 back in 1989. Looks like Batman fighting the KKK. We also had Detective Comics Annual number 2 back in 2013 for the New 52 comics. And now that we've gone through the Detective Comics, next let's switch to Batman Comics. This here is Batman Comics number 50. This is a variant cover offered by DCBService.com. This is a DCBService.com variant. I didn't even know they made things like that. Online comic shop cover variants. If you're a completist, this could drive you mad. Now, this isn't from the Rebirth comics. This is actually an older title that they're re-offering. Batman number 50 from the New 52. And guess what? If you have Superman 50, the Discount Comic Service exclusive, they do connect together, making a pretty cool addition to the collection. And then next it moves on to Batman Rebirth comics. This is a cover variant for number 63. They offered another solicitation of this last month. Then here we go, Batman 71. You can see there's Bane and Batman fighting the Thomas Wayne version of Batman on the cover. Here is the Batman 71 variant cover. You can see Batman, Catwoman, the Bat Signal. Batman 72. You can see he's angry, all bloodied up on the front. Batman 72 variant cover. You can see him in the Batcave. Batman 73. You can see him. Thomas Wayne looks like Dragon Batman. To save his son, Thomas Wayne will do the unthinkable. And then here's Batman 73 variant cover. Next, let's check out the Justice League comics from last month. First one here is Justice League number 9. This was not from last month, but a re-release. Next, we've got Justice League number 24. You can see here Batman looking crazy, holding all the League members in his hands. Destroyed by the Dark Knight. Then Justice League number 24 variant cover. You can see the Trinity on the front there. Justice League number 25. Feels a little thicker, a little anniversary issue. Year of the Villain, Prelude. You can see Flash fighting Grodd, Wonder Woman Cheetah, Superman Brainiac, Green Lantern, and Sinestro. Justice League 25 variant cover. Justice League number 26. Justice League number 26 variant cover. See Batman on the front there. And then they re-released Justice League Dark number 7. Then we've got Justice League Dark number 11. Justice League Dark number 11 variant cover. Justice League Dark number 12. Justice League Dark number 12 variant cover. Then we've got a Justice League Dark special. Justice League Dark and Wonder Woman The Witching Hour. And then next we've got Justice League Odyssey number 10. Justice League Odyssey number 10 variant cover. And then we've got Silencer number 17. And you may think to yourself, if you're collecting Bat-related titles, why are you getting Silencer? Well, Silencer, as well as a couple of other books, came out of the Dark Knight Metals, and that definitely was Bat-related. Silencer number 18. Next, we've got Doomsday Clock number 10. They're finally getting close to the end of this 12-issue miniseries. Doomsday Clock number 10 variant cover. Heroes in Crisis number 9 of 9. This will finish that out. Heroes in Crisis 9 of 9 variant cover. Young Justice number 6. See Robin there. Bat related for that reason. Young Justice number 6 variant cover. The Batman Who Laughs from the Pages of Metal, number 1. Batman Who Laughs number 3. These are reissued in last month's pre-orders. Then here we go, Batman Who Laughs number 6. See Batman fighting the Man Who Laughs. Batman Who Laughs number 6 variant cover. We've got Dceased, cool DC zombie takeover number 2. And then here is Dceased number 2 variant cover. Looking pretty cool there. So next on my shelves would be all the animated comics. You can see here's Teen Titans Go number 34. This is Bat related because Robin is in the Teen Titans Go. Next we've got Harley Quinn 62. Harley Quinn 62 variant cover. You can see Catwoman with Harley Quinn. Next onto the Robin and Nightwing type comics. Red Hood and the Outlaws 35. Red Hood and the Outlaw 35 variant cover. Nightwing number 60. Nightwing number 60 variant cover. Nightwing number 61. Nightwing number 61 variant cover. Then after we're out on the shelf, we've got the Teen Titans. Robin, Dick Grayson, Nightwing often led the Teen Titans and Titans. Number 30. Teen Titans number 30 variant cover. Teen Titans 31. Teen Titans 31 variant cover. Then we've got Titans 27 variant cover. This was a reissue they offered. Next after that I have Batman and the Outsiders. Cool Batman spin-off series, and Nightwing definitely led them in the later years. And then here is Batman and the Outsiders number 2 variant cover. Next let's look at some Batman and related characters that have their own series. Here is Deathstroke number 44. Deathstroke 44 variant cover. Batman Beyond 32. Batman Beyond 32 variant cover. Batman Beyond 33. Batman Beyond 33 variant cover. Then we got the Super Sons number 4. Apparently I have this one twice. That was a re-release back there, and here is number 11 from last month. Then Catwoman number 5 variant cover. This was also a re-release. I believe Catwoman 9 was also a re-release. Here's 9 variant cover. Then here's Catwoman 12. Catwoman 12 variant cover. Love the cover. Classic. You can see an old Batman cover logo back here. Looking pretty cool. Catwoman Annual number 1. Here's Batgirl 31 variant cover. This was also a re-release. Batgirl number 35. Looks like the Terrible Trio on there. Batgirl 35 variant cover. Next we move on to Batman miniseries. This is The Dark Knight 3, The Master Race. This is a sequel to The Dark Knight Returns. This is book 1. This was a re-release. I think this one might have been a DCB service exclusive cover as well. Not 100% sure. One of these couple re-releases was. Another version, number 1. Re-release. Here's a DCB service cover. As you can see, very clearly labeled here. Love that cover, love that Joker. Here's Event Leviathan. Number 1 looks like a variant cover possibly. Here's Event Leviathan number 1 standard cover. Definitely Batman in this. Batman vs. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, the 3rd series, number 2. Batman and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, the 3rd series, number 2 variant cover. And here are some sort of thicker graphic novel type feeling miniseries. Not too thick though. This is Batman Last Night on Earth, Book 1. Batman Last Night on Earth, Book 1, a variant version. Batman Last Night on Earth 1, another variant version. Looks like the only difference I see is the color of the font. Then here we go, Batman Damned. This is book number 3. This is sort of a more adult version of Batman comics. And you can see here's the other cover, book 3. And then next we go to Batman appearances and other DC titles. This Superman number 50, even though it's a re-release, it definitely constitutes as worth being in my Bat-related collection. And that will conclude the books that I got from this package. So as you can see here, I took all of my unopened figures off of the first bookshelf where my Detective Comics are kept. That starts off my Batman-related collection, Detective Comics. Just wanted to be able to show where I keep them and how I put them up. So this here will start my Detective Comics collection. As you can see, the older ones, a little bit more worn, start off the collection. If you pull out the first few books here, the first thing we've got is Detective Comics number 0. Of course, that does come before number 1, so it makes sense in my head. Next book we have is going to be a reprint of Detective Comics number 1. Batman is not in that, but of course, it starts off Detective Comics. Then, of course, we got a reprint of Detective Comics number 27. Another version of a reprint of Detective Comics number 27. A reprint of Detective Comics number 38. And then here we finally get to some actual issues I have. Here's Detective 98. And then here it looks like this is Detective 107. And it goes on and on after that. So I start off my Batman comic collection with Detective Comics because that's where Batman always started. The Batman series may be his main issue, but Detective Comics is always going to be my starting point. You can see the first shelf, Detective Comics, second shelf, Detective Comics, third shelf, Detective Comics, and even the fourth shelf is about halfway full of Detective Comics, switching to the New 52 at one point. And then as you can see here, this shelf has my more modern Detective Comics in it, and then eventually it switches over to the Batman series. Now you can see all the different covers of Detective Comics number 1000 taking a large chunk of space. Go a little further in, we've got Detective 1002 and the variant cover. Next we'll be putting Detective 1004, 5, 6 in there. I don't seem to have 1003, I'm going to have to figure out what happened there. And I did find it odd not having Detective Comics 1003, so I looked around. I did find another stack of comics that needed put away. Here's Detective Comics 1003, as well as its variant cover, giving me a solid run of Detective Comics 234 all the way through 1006. So to make a long story short, get the books, open the box up, put them in an order as they are on the shelf, check the inventory, pull out my laptop, update the comic list as I put them up on the bookshelf, and then here we go, comics put up, waiting for next month's order. So I decided to try something new with this 100th video and show off my monthly comics. I think I'll probably try to do something similar next month with the next batch. So this is D Hunter. Thank you guys for watching this video. If you liked the video, press like below. If you have anything you want to say about the video, add to the comment section. If you want to see additional reviews from me, check out my channel and other videos and subscribe. Once again, this is D Hunter. Thank you guys for watching this video, and I will talk to you guys real soon.